Hi, this is James, and my last video is about the 25 different body types and how it plays into the relationships in our lives, whether it be with our children, people at work, or with ourselves. But today I want to talk a little bit more about the 25 body types by Dr. Carolyn. She wrote this book. It was a research study of over 20 years with hundreds of different case studies, and she discovered how every body type has a strength and a challenge. And it plays into how to make the right decision around your career. So let's hear from Carolyn directly about how that works.
What's your best career? If you're in your teens and you're being asked to choose a lifetime career, how do you know what's going to work for you? By knowing your body type, you will understand where your strengths are. When you're going to be doing something 8 hours a day, hopefully for the rest of your life, you might as well pick something that you enjoy doing rather than something that's a struggle to get there. The adrenal body type is a natural salesman. They have got beginning energy, they also have closing energy. So the adrenal body type is the one that will make the sale, then they'll turn it over to someone else to do the installation, and they're also the ones that are good closers, if you're looking at automobile salesmen, for example. Do you like being with people? Do you prefer being more behind the scenes? If you're an employer, how do you know who to hire? Body typing is amazing for the human resource department in your company. If you know what a person's nature is and the nature of the job, you can match the job and the personality. This way, you can allow the person to be in the job that they excel in rather than promoting them to the maximum state of inefficiency.
There's been other doctors that have discovered fractions of what she knows, but she's really completed the package in this book. And I really encourage you to find out what your body type is. In fact, I have a link down below for which you can kind of read through some possible profiles of who you are. There's kind of like 4 different quadrants of maybe 4 different categories that groups of people are in. And once you understand maybe if you're more of a physical type or more of an emotional type, or if you're really good at spiritual, you're really into spirituality, you kind of fall into these categories. And what's really cool is those people in that category, they're really compatible with each other, which is really helpful when it comes to maybe finding people that you relate to.
For me personally, it wasn't until I discovered the different body types that I was able to hire the right person for the front desk. I needed somebody who was personable, but I also needed someone who could handle multiple things happening at the same time. I needed somebody who could handle 2 phones ringing while they had a person standing at the front desk that was wanting to check out and another person calling for an appointment. Knowing that, I found that I needed somebody who thrived on variety, activity. I needed somebody who had a strong mental. And I also needed somebody who was able to handle a lot of varied situations, somebody who could think on their feet. Knowing this, I hired a gal whose body type is lymph. Lymphs need physical or mental stimulation or they get depressed. They also love variety. An organization is just like the human body. We really need all the parts. So when you're putting a company together, you'll look at, or running an existing company, you want to look at different body types to do different jobs. These are the ones where they are most compatible. And generally, the body types that are mental, spiritual are the ones that are going to put the business plan together. An hypothalamus is a good example of this. This is a type that will come up with an idea or take someone else's idea and bring that into focus as far as the company is concerned. So these are the ones that are going to do this, get the funding, do the stock options, put the plan together, put the company together, and then once they've done that, they'll hand that over to a physical type, like stomach for example, to do the day-to-day operations and really run things. And then you would have who's going to operate the machines, who's going to take care of the service industry. The service industry, this a lot of times is more the physical emotionals, liver, gallbladder, the ones that love getting things done, getting your hands into things.
I really think that is so fascinating. You know, my body type is thyroid, and the thyroid body type has a strength around putting things together from beginning to end, being very good at planning and making things happen.
So when you're putting a company together, you're looking at an existing company, it's very helpful to determine the body type of each of your people, all of your personnel. So that way you can see where a person's strengths lie. And then you also want to be aware of that when you're hiring other people. So what do you need? What's the compatibility aspect?
I want people to learn about how everything has a balance. All 5 of these things kind of connect together with the 5 neo-philosophies around good health, stable finances, great relationships in our lives, the kind of confidence in ourselves, and of course the spiritual dynamic of everything that we can tie all these together with. So I really appreciate that you joined me in this video today. I'm hoping that you'll join me in the next relationship video where Carolyn talks about how she discovered the 25 body types. So I'll see you then.